Symphonic Distribution presents Next Up, a show about hip-hop culture, music, and art with DJ Sandman.
Next up, I believe that's me. Next up, I believe that's me. Next up, I believe that's me. Next up, I believe that's me.
And now, your host, DJ Sandman.
Yes, DJ Sandman checking in. We are on Next Up, powered by Symphonic Distribution. Appreciate y'all checking in, rocking with me. And like I said, we are shining that light on my artists out here grinding. I got a real special guest in the studio with me tonight, man. I'm saying he's got the streets so hot right now. He's like the biggest rapper, biggest artist in the whole city, man. I'm not gonna lie. All right, goes by the name of Buck Sosa, man. So let's holler at him real quick. Buck Sosa, what up? What's going on, man? You feeling good, man?
Yeah, I'm feeling real good. You know, just out here grinding.
Hey, man, I've been seeing the grind. You know, the whole city's behind you right now. You know what I mean? I've been seeing the grind. Matter of fact, I really, you know, I've been doing my thing here for a minute, and I heard your name before, but I really ain't hear the music for a minute. I know you've been doing mixtapes and all of that, but I know last year you dropped a real big record.
And that's what kind of it actually helped me get familiar with a lot of people. Like a lot of DJs got real familiar with me. Like based off that one record, you know how they be like one record could change your life. Like I ain't necessarily, like I haven't got that record yet that like take over the world, but I was able to take over. I was able to get all across Florida, and that's a big step just coming with it, because most people never even get to that point. So it's just,
right. That's real, man. I mean, like I heard the record. I'm gonna tell you how I heard the record, because I'm a big fan of Priceless Scott. Right, I've been following her for a minute, and shout out to Priceless Scott. So I always, you know, go on her IG, see what she's spitting, because she's just always spitting, and then that's how I pretty much heard the record, from watching her IG stories. You know, and I saw like everyone reacting to it, man. All the kids,
like it got
the clubs, everybody.
I didn't expect that reaction, like just because it was like, you know how they say, like you drop a record and you gotta push it, but
right.
Dream Chaser actually basically said it, like DJ Dream Chaser, shout out to him. He was like, the record grew legs by itself. Like, for some reason, word of mouth is more powerful than anything. Like people are like, hey, you heard the new Buck Sosa? What song is that? Then they play this. So it's just that alone was promotion that you can't buy.
Yeah, man. That's a great feeling. You know, the city got behind you. You know what I'm saying? It was the fans that was pushing it, because everybody, like I saw it on her story, then I saw everybody else, you know, reposting it and just jamming to it. You know, whole streets getting crazy. You know? The whole street locked down, and it's still going strong.
Yeah, to this day, you can't go a weekend without. We're gonna get 10, 20 videos at least still to this day, and we never even shot a video to it.
I know.
So it's only audio, and that's still the biggest.
And it's still the biggest. We didn't even tell them the name. The name of it's called "I'm So Tampa," right? I'm So Tampa. And what made you? What inspired you to do that record right there?
So the name of it come from the dude what's his name, Casanova. In New York, and they was doing that challenge, that I'm So Brooklyn challenge.
I'm So Brooklyn challenge, right.
I'm not. I ain't from Brooklyn, never even been to Brooklyn, but
I
can tell you about Tampa. I can tell you how Tampa I am. And I can tell you a little bit about my city. So that's more where that came from. But as far as doing the beat itself just came from the producer. I was just sitting with the producer, and we were just going through all the beats that he had.
Right.
And once we played that, we was actually just listening to the instrumental, and we just got my homeboys got the little dances and everything to the beat itself. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna rap on. I want this beat. This the one I want.
Right.
With it being, it's that old school, that Chubb Rock.
That old school Chubb Rock. Treat him right. Like he flipped that. and you killed it, man. You killed it.
He actually heard the song. He liked it. He definitely liked it.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? I played it for Chubb Rock. I personally played it for him. Yeah. I was doing a show called Timeless Tuesdays with MC Search from Third Base, and he had Chubb Rock and Special Ed over in Orlando. And we were over there, and we were sound checking, and Chubb Rock was chilling with us in backstage, and we were just talking about music. You know, he was telling us about his life, you know, his journey through music and all of that. And then I told him about your record, and he's like, I want to hear it, you know. So I pulled it up on YouTube, and I played it for him, and he was jamming to it because he's like, a lot of people's flipped my song before, but I told him how the whole city was reacting to it, like he had to hear it. So he definitely gave you some love. And then when
I got booked for 2 weddings, I might have one more to do, but they keep pushing it back. But I performed at a wedding. That's when I knew, like, man, most artists never really perform at a wedding. That's a whole nother level.
Yeah. For real, that's true. That's true, man. And then what I was saying, when I heard the record, when I heard you guys, when I saw Price of Scots, I had to get a copy, man. I was trying to find it. It was hard for me to find it at first. Got to shout out DJ Shizm because he finally blessed me with it. And then when I got your your contact, I got the clean version, so I could rock it. So I made sure, like, I just saw how the record was reacted in the streets. So I made sure when I was on the radio on 95.7 The Beat, I was like, this record is like good for the city. It's good. Like, everyone's reacting to it. So I made sure that I played it like every time I was on the air. Like Fridays and Saturdays, I was on 2 hours, and in each mix, every hour, I make sure to play it every weekend. You know, because I just wanted to get behind it and show you some love and show you that, you know, that we were seeing what you were doing. You know what I mean?
I definitely appreciate that. Shout out to every DJ that.
Yeah, and then all the other DJs, man. I mean, I know, you know, the social media, you know, you got people blow up on YouTube, TikTok, and all that, but the DJ is still important, man, for real. And you know, and we see what's going on in the city. So just shout out to you, man, for the success on that record. And then I did want to ask you who your influences were. You know, like growing up when you were young, who were you listening to, who you was riding out to? I think you're from the Ville too, right? You're from Progress Village?
Yeah, I'm from Progress Village, yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
As far as influences, you got, like, Biggie always been my favorite rapper.
Okay.
I would say you got Biggie, you know, you got Pop. I wouldn't say they didn't necessarily influence me. Like, I didn't just listen to them and say, "Oh, I want to rap." I was been big fans of them. I would say like more people, the modern day kind of influenced me because I just recently really started rapping. So it was like
right.
Like just listening to Jeezy and Ross and just like Gucci, Future, all them type of rappers.
Okay. I'm starting to lose your audio for a minute. Hold on. Okay, I hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah,
but now, as far as my style of rapping, that actually do come more from Biggie, like the storytelling. Sometimes come with a club record, with a street record, just different. You know, something for the women, just that.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's real. It's a lot of similarities with it.
But that's one of the things. That's one of the things I noticed because I've been listening to all your other material, and it's like you put real stories, like real life into your music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
close your eyes and see it.
Yeah. Like, I can envision being there and just you telling good stories, man. Like, you got a new joint, 2-Step right now. That's been out for a minute, and that's giant too. Yeah, that record is big.
That's what actually caught the label attention.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. So you know, the I'm So Tampa's blowing up, and then you dropped the 2-Step record, and the same reaction the city got behind that too. Like, I saw that on all the IG stories. I saw everybody doing dances to it. Everybody's going crazy. And then I saw this you did a deal with 300 Entertainment, and that was big. Congratulations on that, for real.
Yes, I appreciate it.
At first, I was in the background working this new label that I'm doing called Illsboro, and I'm like, I want to get Buck Sosa on this, but I didn't have all my stuff ready yet, and I'm just happy and proud that you on 300 Entertainment, man, because they're gonna give you that push for real. So how'd that happen? How'd that come about?
When Two Step was out for like 3 or 4 days, and I was just paying little promotional pages to post it just so I can get it like in different places other than just Tampa. And T Ferris, Meg the Stallion manager, he just so happened to come across it on one of the little promotional pages, and he hit me up like, hey, I guess he already, as soon as he heard it, he sent it to 300 like, hey, y'all need to go check him out. So by the time he reached out to me, within Two Step was out for like 6 days by then. He wrote me like, hey,
wow,
300 trying to get in contact with you. So it ain't like it had 1 million views and nothing. It's just so
it just came. It was just 3 days old, man. That's powerful.
It wasn't. They just heard the potential of it and they said, okay, this dude got talent.
Right.
And the A&R hit me up and I got to send it on my other song, a few of my other songs, and he like, yeah, you what we've been looking for. So it's just, so I be wanting to tell like a lot of artists that just being different, like just because everybody over here doing auto tune, they kind of singing on the song, it sounds real good, but it's enough for them already. Just you gotta come with your own style. Don't try to bite somebody else. Even if your style, if you feel like you're not biting, you just come out this way, it ain't really gonna work. You're gonna have a harder time blowing because it's not new to the world. Being new or just giving people something different. Sometimes everybody want to hear something different, and that's what's gonna work. If you really try to make it, be original.
Right. I agree, man. I mean, and that's another thing that attracts people to you, because your style's not like anyone else, really. You know what I'm saying? You're in your own lane. You're talking real life stories, and the way you ride the beat, your cadence, your flows on all the different records. It's just like that whole package, and that's one of the things that attracted me to you as well. Like, I could see that you were different and just doing your own thing and not really following any trends.
Yeah, definitely.
If you weren't following trends, man. You just came out like, this is what I'm about, and and the people reacted to it.
Yeah, when I'm in my writing process, I don't even listen to other people's music like within them, like around those days, because what a lot of people don't know is you have been said a line from a song from somebody else's song,
right?
Not even realizing it, or something similar to it, or taking the flow. So you got to be careful with that too, because some people you don't even realize it. You done stole the flow of somebody else's song, and as soon as it come out, people gonna expose you for it. Like they real tedious on that. They're gonna figure out, oh, I heard this somewhere.
They're gonna definitely let you know.
They're gonna let you know.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna let you know. I like that process. Then
just be original.
You just going out and do your own thing. So the deal with 300, what's going on with that? You got an EP coming out, an album coming out?
I got an EP coming out.
What's the move?
We're gonna do the EP first.
Okay.
Just to get me introduced to the world, then the album. But it's a big contract. It's definitely gonna be,
I see, man. I see the chain. Like, I see you stunting on them.
Man, it's just
yeah. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to the EP, man, for real, and the album. And I'm just gonna, stay on everything you drop, because I'm definitely feeling it all.
Yeah, you definitely. I'm even have. You gonna hear everything first, I've been sending you emails, but I'm gonna make sure anytime, as far as even new future for the future, new music, you always gonna get it first. So me and you good, Sandman. So
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
You on the list, you Dream Chaser, y'all already on the list of first.
Definitely shout out to Dream Chaser. Definitely shout out to Dream Chaser. Yeah. And all the other DJs that's been rocking with you, man.
All of them. Shout out Yayo, DJ Shizm, everybody. Shout out especially Shizm. He got you that record.
Because Shizm got me the record, and I just ran with it. Like for real. Like, I just wanted to make sure that I was like, this record needs to be heard. You know what I mean? Like on the radio, because radio is funny sometimes. They don't like to, it's hard to get a record on the radio with all of the corporate and all of the
it's politics with it, but
yeah, all of those politics. But
rough.
you know, we're doing a mix show, so we still had the freedom to throw stuff in here and there. And I'm like, this is a record that's got to be in here. You know what I'm saying? And it took off.
I read the YouTube comments sometimes for it, and a couple people have said they heard it because you.
Okay, that's love. That's love. Yeah, I made sure I played it every time I was on the air on the weekend. I made sure I played it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's how, you know, you got to get behind the record, because you could play it once or twice, but if you keep on hitting it, but the city was already loving the record. So what I liked about it was when I played it, I would see, like, you know, hundreds and hundreds of people tagging me on their IG story, like riding through the city, you know, jamming out to the record, man. So that was a good feeling. So I just wanted to get you on and just have you talk to the people real quick. So I appreciate you coming in on Next Up and hanging out with us, man. And I want to wish you much success on the EP. You got a name for the EP yet?
Yeah, it's called The Influence.
The Influence. All right. And then at Buck Sosa, Buck_Sosa on IG. I got it scrolling across the bottom. So everyone make sure you get down with Buck Sosa and follow him, follow his journey. 300 Entertainment, that's big. Again, just much success to you.
Yep.
All right, you got any? No problem, man. Thank you. Anything you want to talk, shout out, you know, give some love to anybody?
Yeah, shout out to everybody that's been supporting me, the DJs, the fans, everybody. Listen, the EP is on the way to Influence. It's going to be on all streaming platforms. Go search all my music. That's already out. Just go on iTunes, Tidal, wherever.
Right.
Spotify, Buck Sosa. Follow me on Spotify, everything. The EP on the way. And Sandman, you know, you're going to get everything first as far as future music. And I'll definitely come back and forth with you again, you know.
Yeah. Once it drops, we're going to bring you back on, man. And and we'll chop it up some more. All right. Okay. So holler at me on one of them video shoots, man. I'm trying to slide through and just chill with y'all.
All right, I got you. That's for sure.
Right.
All right, I got you.
All right. I'm about to jump off. Again, everyone, follow Buck Sosa, man. He's on a journey. He's doing big things, man, for the city and beyond the city. All right. So one love. All right. Peace. All right. Again, sorry. Look, my cat jumped up in the video right at the very end. That's crazy. Anyway, shout out to Rook Beats Justice League. We didn't really name him after you. Anyway, next up, DJ Sandman, Symphonic Distribution. If you're trying to get down, DJSandman.com, Illsboro.com. That's the label. And appreciate y'all. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.